Letty's dead, Don.
I need to know for sure.
Then I'm going with you.
You said you were gonna leave this life behind.
We both said that we were leaving the life behind.
In this kind of episode, you know, Brian becomes a dad. It kind of feels like he's growing up in a way.
Yeah.
As well. How do you think he's actually kind of changed over the years?
I look back at it in the parallels between mine and his life.
Yeah.
It's almost frightening.
Really?
Yeah. I think in terms of kind of self-realization, trying to figure out who you are in this crazy world. The worlds were different that we lived in, but really the parallel for, I think, journey-wise,
yeah,
it's almost identical.
Wow.
And so I look at it and I'm like, going, oh, what the hell? I mean, fatherhood came a little later for Brian than it did for me. Yeah. But being scared, you know, child out of wedlock, not really knowing how to be for yourself, and now all of a sudden having to be for somebody else, you know. I mean, that's just one component of it, but it's almost frightening.
And as the kind of family of Fast and Furious has grown, has that taken the pressure off over the years?
It creates a different kind of pressure, but it's a pressure I think we deal with really well. And it's not something that I've had really a conversation with anyone about, but what I see consistently is it's like, I think at this point it's like we don't really have anything to prove. Maybe to ourselves we still have something to prove, but to each other, so we're good, right? That's a healthy work environment now. And what makes it sweet is that when somebody else comes to visit, like a Luke Evans, for instance, we kill the curse.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like come in, and especially if you come and you bring the homework, you know, and you show up to play and play big and play your best. It's just, I like that we do that. I like the way that we do that. So, you know, within a week's time, you see the people that you've asked to come in to augment what you've had going on, and they've got to strut to their step within 1 week. You know, that's important to me, and I think we do that well.
So is that part of what keeps it fresh for you? I mean, how do you keep it just from becoming, oh, another Fast and Furious movie? What do you do to kind of keep everyone new?
For me, I find a different challenge. Like for me, the biggest one for me is always the technical challenges. When something doesn't work right or look right, and trying to figure out a way to improve upon it. You know, I'm a professional race car driver, so, you know, to me, I always take the driving sequences very serious. Sometimes too serious, you know. Justin, in his sweet way, is telling me basically to shut up, you know. But, you know, we live in a world in this franchise where it's like, it's hyper reality, and maintaining that balance, I think, it's critical, because I think in my mind, I'm one of those ones where it's like I want what's real all the time, but what's real all the time just isn't always that dynamic. And, you know, I think the challenge of reining myself in, right? The challenge of fixing what's not working, the challenge of, you know, keeping things together, keeping things harmonious, those are things that I really enjoy. Yeah.
As a race car driver, are you as reckless in real life as Brian is?
I take pretty serious chances on the track. I'm really aggressive, yeah. So, but it works in my benefit, because it's intimidating.
Yeah. And so, are you all on track for Fast and Furious 7 then?
Yeah. I mean, we're trying to figure out what's going on right now. Just trying to find the basic framework. The most important thing is, I think we start getting into location and all this talk, because we've already identified the date, and you know, they need to line the monies up and make sure everything's there. And we're Vin and I and James Wan now. We're like, and Chris Morgan, the writer. It's like, okay, wait. But the bass tone is the heart, and we know that that's what's managed to sustain this for us. So, you know, it's easy to build all this around the heart. You can't do it the other way around. Identify the heart, find the pulse, maintain the pulse, and then throw, you know, fireworks on top of it.
Find out what's next in movies, music, and TV. Follow @HitFix on Twitter or visit hitfix.com.